Now, I know some of you are familiar with it, but some of you are not. This is a truck that I got from my old job for $500. And then I turned around and put $500 worth of tires on it because it needed tires. Anyway, today is going to be the last scrap run. So you also know that I save up scrap metal in the back of it for my job, and wherever I find it, neighbors bring it to me, whatever. And then I take the load down every once in a while. So we're going to be taking the load down, and then in the next week, probably, hopefully today, but maybe the next week, we're going to get this truck kind of cleaned up a little bit. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. I'll probably fix the plexiglass windows broken behind me, and then we're going to sell it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it, because we have too many cars. We have a car farm happening out front. All right, she hasn't been driven in a while. She started up. I've got my load secured in the back. Probably overly secured. I'm not taking the freeway down there, but... All right, here we go. Woo-wee! On the road. Oh, that's great. And then it died. Wow. This sucks. It just died. Well. Maybe I should drive it around the block a couple times first. Oh, this isn't good. So I've decided to press on. I drove around the block and it stalled once more at the house. So like a crazy person, I decided, oh, it should be okay after it warms up, right? So here we are. It's a good truck. Come on, baby, you got this. I need to get the scrap out of the back of the truck. I need to sell this and just get rid of it.
Take the next left onto East McKinley Avenue.
And the stereo isn't working, so I don't even have any tunes, and I don't know why it's not working. It's not even lighting up, so today is becoming a very challenging day. Oh my goodness. Well, I made it here, and I'm waiting my turn in line. I think we're going. Here we go, I guess. Oh, she started again. That's good. I made it home. I did not need the use of a tow truck. She's right there. See, there's proof right there. She's there, and there's no scrap in the back. So I didn't like film this beforehand and then lie about it, because I don't do that. I don't know why that even entered my head. What is that? Wow, are those your keys and my keys? Our ignitions hate us.
No, they hate you. Yours is heavy, mine's light.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, it is very bad for your ignition lock and tumbler to have heavy keys hanging from it. Wow.
Mine's light.
Huh. All right, well. Okay, so now we switch gears and we go out there, not to that one that I want to work on, but this one over here. I'm gonna go and start getting her cleaned up. I was going to repair the back window, but now, no! I'm not putting any more time into her. Poke a fork in her, she's done.
She just licked her lips.
Oh.
Yum.
Oh, fork. Yeah, food.
I'm hungry.
You have something on the side of your mouth. It's right here.
Reach it.
Right here. What is that? I don't know. It's codamong. Here, eat it.
2 hours later.
All right, so Angie and I came out here and we washed it. Look at this. It looks almost like a new vehicle. Well, okay, not new, but you can actually see inside the windows now. So that's awesome. See, look at that. It's not as bad as you guys thought it was. So here's the progress today. She's washed. We did it in the dark too, so there's probably a bunch of spots that aren't okay. Oh yeah, like right there. So we missed that spot. But hey, out of all the body panels, the hood's still okay. Oh crap. There's a little ding in it right there. That's okay. That's okay. Awesome. So, alright, there we go. She's a little better than she was yesterday. Hellions, before I let the month like almost pass us by, I have to make sure that I take care of our patrons. For the month of March, they are as follows, and thank you guys so very much. CNS Services, Clarence Kempke, Tony Fred, Nicole Flynn, Josh Bryant, Todd Wilkinson, Carolyn Flynn, Jason Walker, Ben Massey, Brian and Misty Head, Joe Papanegan, and Sean Clonch. Thank you guys so very, very much. You are making this build easier, and you have also made the whole court thing easier, and we sincerely appreciate everybody's help. Okay, so with that being said, Angie's in the other room getting a TV set up in her bedroom. That's one that we used to have out front, but we brought it to storage before I broke the one that she brought from Canada, and that's how we got that one. It's in the living room now. Long story short, she's putting the TV in our bedroom.
I'll just sit on this fan.
Sitting on a fan?
I need a pillow. It's pretty hard on the bone.
Hold on, I gotta... Hey! Slouch! Okay. Thank you for helping me wash the turd ball.
Is that what you're calling it? Turd ball?
No, I don't know what to call it right now. The getaway vehicle?
It's a yeep.
It's a yeep. Thanks, Alan Britt. Hold on, I have to make sure that it just turned off. We're okay. Okay, yeah, we're still recording. Okay. Hold on. Ooh, there we go. Hi. I can see ourselves again. Okay, COC for last night, which was the 7th of March, 2022, if you can believe that. No real bites on the truck today. I think that I'm going to grossly lower the price because I just want to get rid of it. So if anybody wants a project, it's available. Okay, Ireland through my lens and more. Hey guys. Oh, am I first? Yeah, yes you are.
Wow.
Good job.
Is Mr. Broat okay?
I don't see Rob. Where's he at?
I don't see him.
Oh no. John 9111111. Those black things on the bumpers on the Jeep are called bumperettes.
Bumperettes.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
I didn't know that. They have at least 1,000 plus different black colors out there. Oh my. Halloween fur. So you don't have to answer if you don't want to. So don't feel obligated. But do you mind asking, how much did you pay for the Jeep? And also, how long roughly do you estimate until you have it running and driving? Not done, just able to be enjoyed and drove.
Gosh, who knows? How long is that going to take?
It's going to take a while.
It's going to take a long while.
Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to concentrate on is obviously trying to find a rear differential, which is trashed. It's trashed. It's busted up inside the case, so I'm not even going to try to have this one rebuilt. I'm going to find a different rear end, which is a Dana 35 with 3.73 gears. And then I'm going to redo the rear brakes on it, the wheel cylinder, the drums, and the shocks. And then while I'm in there, the fuel tank and the rubber hoses, and the rear bumper, and the rear hatch. So that's all the stuff in...
So much stuffs.
There's a lot of stuffs. So that's all the stuff in the rear. And then once I get the fuel tank in and we get a battery for it, I am going... and an oil change. Then I am going to start... I want to try and crank it up and see if it'll run. That'll be interesting. That'll be fun. That'll be the day. When is that going to happen? I don't know. And as far as what did we pay for it, it was well under $25,000.
Yeah.
When we're done with it, I don't know,
under.
but okay. Halloween.
Wow.
No. Halloween for well, we just got you. Ireland through my lens and more. Cool video, by the way, as always. Haven't commented the last few days, but I have, of course, watched. You do like I do. Sometimes we may not comment on everybody's comments, but we read them. Oh no. I did read this earlier. I lost a friend / coworker since 2010. Suddenly, 48 years old, only with a stroke. So it's been a tough weekend.
Oh, wow. That's awful.
Best of luck with the Jeep. Looking forward to seeing the stages of transformation. I am so sorry about your loss. You know, years ago I used to work at a shop, and I remember that my boss at the time was, I don't know, at least 30, maybe 40 years my senior. And so he told me, he says, yep, when you get older, because he went to funerals like all the time. He says, yep, when you get older, you start seeing all your friends go. And he kind of like joked about it a little bit. You know, he was an Okie from Muskogee is what he always used to call himself. So you can kind of get that mentality and that flavor in his personality. But it's true. You know, the older we get, it's like, wow, we start seeing people leave. And it is a part of life. And it's just one of the bad parts of life. So I'm sorry. Okay, J-Dubs, on your new SUV, oh, come on, ORV, you know, because of Goonies, ORV, okay. Sorry, LOL, what happened to the back passenger side inside? Oh, the back passenger side inside. I don't know. It's got water damage inside it, so I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to, or I don't know what the previous owners did, but they did let me know that it was their daily driver up until they parked it, up until the rear diff went out and they parked it, so they said, and I don't know why all doors are dented or anything. They did also say that they were the second owners and that they've owned it for about 20 years. Unfortunately, they parked it underneath a tree. I don't know. J-Dubs, oh wait, we just read yours. Ireland through my lens and more, we got you. Okay, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Oh, J-Dubs also, that's why. Okay. Two more comments from you. Okay, so my experience painting, I would think you could paint all the parts separately, then clear coat the whole thing at the same time. It would all blend together. You could do it all yourself. It's not too hard to paint. You would just need a big indoor spot. No, I don't paint. And this, you know, it's interesting because the way that the Goonies was filmed, in my opinion, everything was dark, and it was raining, and it was Oregon, so it was overcast. And then they bring the Jeep on the beach. So you never, in my opinion, I never knew that it was a brand new car. And if you look at it, it's like, wow, yeah, it was shiny. There's no scratches. There's no dirt on it when they started off. The only dirt on it was probably Mama Fratelli's cracker that she was eating on the inside, and the beach sand. And then, of course, you know, the mud from going up to their hideout. So that's the other thing about the Jeep that's at the Oregon Museum or whatever. I was looking at it the other day, and like the back bumper, they painted it black over chrome, and it's starting to peel off, and there's just so many things wrong with that vehicle. I mean, I appreciate the fact that they've done that, but
So if you had an indoor space that you could do this, you still would send it out? Is that what you're saying?
maybe, because painting is like anything else. You know, it's a talent. And, you know, just spray painting. I can't spray paint and not get runs. So...
Too much paint, too heavy, and too close.
Yeah.
Back up.
See? I'd have you paint it. But no, I mean...
We don't have an indoor space.
And J-Dubs, did I answer? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm going to try and email you the picture I found online of the Jeep with bullet holes in the back. There's a tow package on it, plus I noticed different parts of the movie, it has different rims. Okay, so you're probably, because if you look up, I've done so much research on this, not to say that I've done all the research, but if you look up the pictures online, it will usually bring up the Jeep that's in front of the jail that was used in the opening sequence of the Goonies. And that is now a film museum. That's one that I just got through referencing a minute ago. And that Jeep is incorrect in so many ways. It has a tow package. It has the wrong tires. It has the wrong wheels. It has the wrong push bumper up front. And they have the gas can in the back of it, which the gas can was never pictured in the movie. It was never pictured in the Jeep. In fact, he threw it off to the side. So there shouldn't be a gas can in it. If anything, there should be a fake dead body in the back.
Oh, what's his face from the freezer?
Yeah. It's the one that Chunk gets in when he's thrown into the back of it. And Chunk's sitting there yelling in the back, and yet nothing's coming out of his mouth. But when he takes his hands on the seat, you can hear the hands go down on the seat. It is so funny. Start noticing all these things. Van Nile NSX, I'm confident that your body parts will not Oh, my body parts will not match 100%. Which ones are you talking about? You're talking about the Jeep. I know. If you spray them at different times. Possibly good enough, though. And that's kind of what I'm thinking, too. I mean, black is black, and I don't think it would be that apparent. Maybe I'll talk to some guy. Anyway, Timtown, the Jeep is going to be sweet. Yes, it is. It's going to take... Oh, well, you're not the last one. Oh, my God, there's a lot more comments. Holy cow. Okay, and Timtown, LOL at Took. Ben Massey, I was driving but watching when parked. LOL, I've seen it 3 times live, and he's talking about what we were talking about yesterday about the brakes burning and trucks burning. Yep. Only happened to me once in Virginia on I-77 at Fancy Gap Mountain. 78,000 pounds of rolled paper and an automatic transmission.
Fancy Gap Mountain?
Fancy Gap Mountain.
Wow.
It must be a fancy
Gap Mountain.
Yeah. Best thing to do is honk like you did and motion or wave to get the driver's attention. Unfortunately, most won't stop or ignore it. That was probably a step deck out of BC loaded with all that lumber, heavy 4-axle, 120,000 pounds or so. Gross. And I don't know if he ever stopped, but he was headed towards the freeway, and that was my major concern.
He gave me a nod.
Yeah.
And he kind of was like...
he could probably smell it, and he could probably see it in his mirror, I would think.
One would think. That's how we saw it.
Ben Massey, again, hey, you're welcome, sir, and apologies, Angie. LOL, glad it came and arrived on time. It just so happens to be
No
right
apologies
here.
needed.
No apologies needed.
Perfect.
This is freaking amazing. I love this. I'm going to wear this when we drive around in it. The Jeep, not the Toque. You can't drive around in a... Oh, I guess you could drive around in a Toque.
Stop.
Okay, thank you. Screaming Scott. I once left the emergency brake on a rental car and drove at highway speeds for about 5 minutes. It was smoking when I stopped. I didn't tell the rental company, and this is why you don't buy rental cars. Hey, I wondered if you had looked at the Detail Geek YouTube channel. He cleans the inside of cars for a living. Might have some ideas for your rebuild. Okay. Final thought. You could always try some bullet hole decals on the rear of the Jeep. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Bullet decals?
No. We're doing real
watching,
bullet
you're
holes.
Like, yeah, decals.
Well, we're doing real holes.
Decal. No, it's a decal.
It's not a
decal.
Decal. It's like a Dr. Decal and Mr. Hyde is what that reminds me of. I know, no, but okay.
Decal.
It's not a decal, it's a decal.
It's not a decal.
All right, again, it's decal. Again. Okay, Jason Styles, and now for another episode of Troy's Garage, brought to you by Beyond 1031. Love seeing vehicles in such rough shape being returned to life. Also, black is not always the same black. Yeah, and I know that's what the paint shop's going to tell me too. But it would be so much easier to do one piece at a time, and it would be easier on the budget to do one at a time. So, tomorrow I'll show you guys the washed vehicle in the daylight, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, it looks wonderful.
No, they're going to be like, oh, it doesn't even look like you washed it. Because we could tell even in the dark that it still had...
Oh, no, I showed it tonight with a flashlight, and it looked really nice.
It's way better than it was.
Oh, it's way better than what it was. All right, that's it, guys. Happy hunting. Thank you so much for watching. The dogs are barking. It's time to go. Good night.